Welcome to The Trend. I'm Rebecca Granet. The Victoria's Secret fashion show. Need I say more? I know. It's the biggest fashion show in the world, coming to you from Paris for the first time this year. And I'm joined by Josephine Skriver, the newest Victoria's Secret angel, who's going to be walking in the show. And she's here with us today, so thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really, really excited.
I'm excited to have you. This show, Josephine, can be seen in more than 190 countries.
How crazy is that?
How crazy is that?
And that's something you kind of have to like let go of when you walk out there, because you're like, oh my God, half the world is watching me right now.
Yeah, you don't think about it when you're out there, right? So this is what I need to level with you, because many of us girls, I know for sure, freak out when we have to, like, summer season is coming up, bikini season is coming up. We have to go on a beach and see people that we don't know, and we get nervous about that. You're walking in front of millions of people. How do you prepare for a moment like that?
I mean, it's a pretty vulnerable moment walking out there, but I think it's all about, you know, building what makes you feel happy and sexy. And, you know, you walk out there and you feel so confident because you know you're in your spot. You know you worked every single step the way you could to make it. I've always loved working out. I've been active my whole life, so I've been lucky that way. And my gym is my therapy. It's where I get all my things out, and I just get to punch a bag or something. But for me, it's all about just, you know, stay healthy, stay strong, because you know you're going to be out there in your underwear. So it's a really good motivator to make it to the gym.
Absolutely. I'm sure, like, when you're going to, do you go every day? What is your routine like?
I love, like, for me, every day is a good day to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Unless sometimes I have to work, sometimes I'm too sore, but we have such a we have such a good group of girls. Like, all 14 of us has different ways of working out, and you always have someone to text that's like, come join me, because it's so much more motivating for me to have a buddy to be in the gym with. And I actually even, like, started this whole JoJo thing with one of the other girls called Jasmine, and she works out the same way as me. She taught me a lot about, you know, the weights, and, like, I'm actually starting to lift now because I'm trying to build shape.
Oh, really? So that's kind of like the addition that you've done to your workouts.
Yes.
So 2016 has been an amazing year for you.
Yep, say the least.
Yeah, you have officially become a Victoria's Secret angel. Tell me what it's like. I'm curious to know, to be part of the Victoria's Secret family.
Honestly, it's been the most amazing journey. I've done modeling for a while, and I love what I do, but taking it to this next level, being part of this insane elite of supermodels and being part of this family has been such an eye-opening experience. I've learned so much. The girls have been so amazing, taking me under their wings and just teaching me. I've grown so much as a model as well, and it's really cool having 14 sisters now on speed dial. There's such a good atmosphere, and you really join a family when you join the Victoria's Secret.
Is there something that they've taught you, something one of the girls has maybe taught you that stood out when they did take you? I love it, taking you under their wing is kind of like a, you know, no pun intended, but, you know, like, is there something that they taught you that has stuck with you or helped you kind of in your process as becoming this angel?
It's all about the confidence and when to, like, it's all about the poses for me. Adriana taught me a lot about, like, you should be on your tiptoes all the time because it kind of elongates you, because we don't always get to being put in heels. Or Candace would, like, teach me what way to turn my butt for the right angles for the camera. So, because it's all about your body when you're in underwear. There's nothing to hide, there's nothing to, like, fake it. So it's all about finding the right angles and figure out how your body looks the best.
Speaking of figuring out how your body looks the best, I think that everybody could benefit from wearing a little sparkles.
Yes. Sparkle is always a good idea.
Right? I think that always kind of lifts you up a little bit. And so for you in particular, you had the honor of wearing the Swarovski outfit.
Oh my God. I'm still want to keep it on. I just want to walk around in it.
This is over 450,000 crystals.
How insane is that?
How insane that you got all of that on you. Like, how did it feel when you, first of all, heard that you were going to be able to wear this outfit? And then second of all, when you put it on for the, like, do you just become, like, the coolest person ever?
Yes, without a doubt. Just bottom line, that's it.
The coolest person. So, tell me about that process, or when you found out about it.
Well, I was on a phone call with the whole team, talking about how the show was about to happen, and all of a sudden they dropped the news to me, and I literally just, like, dropped my phone. I'm like, no. This cannot be happening. This is my first show. As an angel, there's no way they're already giving me this. And so I was just so happy. I was, like, starting to jump up and down in the bed, so excited. And then the whole impatient game starts, because there was still, like, a month and a half to my fitting. And I was like, how it's gonna look like, how it's gonna look like. And finally the fitting day came and they just pull out this, it just sparkled and it's like lit up the whole room. It was like shining everywhere and I was like, oh my God. I put it on and I started twirling and I was like, this is the most insane outfit. Like I might be biased, but that's my favorite Swarovski outfit they've ever done.
I was gonna say, did you have any, like, you're gonna try to take it home with you?
I tried to stuff it in my suitcase, but somebody was like, nah, you gotta give it back. And I was like, damn it.
It's over the 50-pound limit. You can't bring
I know,
it home with you.
Actually, each arm was like 8-10 pounds. So I've been working a lot on my arms. Today I had even a hard time lifting a pen because yesterday it was like,
just doing this. So for those who haven't seen it, right, it's like dripping with Swarovski crystals when you open it. It almost looks like wings when you open your arms.
Yeah, it's like pretty much, I could take flight if I wanted to.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. And so you're gonna be, what is it like walking down a runway in an outfit like that when it has so much weight attached to it?
That for me was like one of the things during the rehearsal that I was a little nervous about. Because there's always like, oh, does a heel fit this? But this time it was like, can I swing without getting like pulled one way or the other? But we're so lucky we get to spend hours the night before rehearsing and figuring out how the outfits work. Like how can you look with the wings on? So I got to walk back and forth with that outfit on a few times and I figured out what worked and what didn't. Because I had to be careful not hitting people. Because when I was like waving around, my arms would get stuck. I think I even hit Bruno at a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did he flinch or anything?
No, he was so cool about it.
He's professional about it.
So pro. He was just, it was really fun.
Oh my gosh, that sounds fabulous. Well, speaking of Bruno Mars, there's so many, like, multi-Grammy award-winning artists. Lady Gaga is performing, Bruno Mars obviously performing, and also The Weeknd is performing.
Talk about a lineup.
What a star-studded lineup. That is incredible. For you, because there's so many, like, including yourself, amazing women and performers at this event, do you ever get starstruck by anybody? Or did you get starstruck by anybody when you were there?
I think I definitely get starstruck by people, but when you're there, it's like everybody's part of this amazing process, and everybody's super, super sweet. Like Lady Gaga would come backstage. She was even in our underwear. Like she had the beautiful collections on, and she was, you know, in the robe, having her hair and makeup done. We're doing lip syncs videos. She had flowers and chocolate as well. So she was like, we were pretty much just best friends with her for a day, and that was like the coolest thing about it. I was like, there's no way she's this cool. It was just so fun, and the guys were hanging out, and you just become like a big family for a day, and it was really awesome.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. What is it like backstage? Obviously, you have the camaraderie and the fun that you just discussed, but what about in between changing looks and things like that? How hectic does it get?
It's like a oddly organized chaos, because I think if you looked at it from the outside, you're like, how is anything going to happen? But we have such professional people that you just know that they'll let you know when to dress, know when to get on, and you just kind of follow the flow because there's a great team making it all happen.
How many seconds do you have in between? How structured is it?
It's all different for each girl. I was lucky I was in the second segment and this last, so I had a good long break, so I had a good time to take my outfits on and off. But some girls, they have it's like run or you won't make it.
Yeah, and so tell me about some of the looks that you've seen in the show that are going to be featured in the show that are some of your favorite.
This year, I loved how romantic and colorful and happy the whole show was. There was such a empowerment of just being in that iconic building at the Grand Palais. We were at such a historic moment. They used the whole space, and that hasn't happened before. They even used more lights to lit up this whole party than they used for the Super Bowl. How insane is that? We're talking about, you probably could have seen the place from outer space. It was lit up pink, flashlights coming out, and just in that moment, being there and seeing all the outfits that just fit perfectly. And Paris is so romantic, and the outfits really reflected that.
That sounds beautiful. Everybody's going to have to tune into this, obviously.
They're going to, because don't forget, Monday night.
Monday night, 10 o'clock on CBS.
Only.
Only.
Yeah.
Only on CBS.
Yes. Only on CBS. No, you cannot miss this. It's so fun. It's literally the sexiest night on TV, so unless you have,
Did you hear that, everyone? It's the sexiest night on TV. You have to be there. I like that. No, it's perfect. And so with that, I want to kind of transition to a game that we have here called the 10 for 10 challenge. It's 10 questions. You have 10 seconds to answer each. A little bit shorter of a turnaround time than your outfit changes. So
a little bit shorter.
So we'll see how you do, okay? Here we go. Your first one is sweatpants or gowns? So like, you know, staying home and staying in sweatpants or dressing up and going out?
I'm such a homebody. I love being in my sweatpants. Like, I love wearing, just stay at home watching Netflix, but it's also fun to get up and get dressed up. But I would, if I had to choose, sweatpants.
And if you had to choose between sweatpants or your Swarovski outfit, which one would you choose?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Can I just get like Swarovski bedazzled like sweatpants?
On your sweatpants.
Yes.
That would be my dream.
Can I just like have shiny sweatpants?
Can we put that request in?
Yes,
I think.
please.
Okay, done. Request is in. Your go-to or most effective exercise move?
Squats. Squats is my go-to. Nothing, you can get around it if you want that booty.
Yeah, 100%. Lipstick or mascara?
Ooh, mascara. I think it wakes you up. Though my perfect thing is a brow. If I just have my brow is perfect, I don't need anything else.
So that's like the one thing if you had to
Yes.
run out the door, it would be to
It's
do
my
your
pet
brows.
peeve. I almost, when people's brows are not, I want to like brush them. I'm like,
Go and
can
brush
I
them, make
please?
sure all the hairs are perfect. Absolutely. Well, yours are fabulous,
Well,
so you're
thank you.
doing great. Your role model in the industry?
Ooh, my role model in the industry? Is it, can I say Ed Rasek? I think he's been doing,
Yeah.
he's the CEO of Victoria's Secret, and he's been such an amazing mentor, and just the way he's like helped the girls grow up and like become these amazing confident women, and the way he embraced the whole industry and like pushes for the iconic beauties. It's just such a talent to me, and it's rare to find a guy with that great of a taste.
So he's been quite the influence on you.
Yes.
That's
He's
awesome.
changed my life, literally.
Guilty pleasure junk food?
Ooh, anything chocolate. You can dip anything in chocolate and I probably would eat it.
Anything chocolate? Really? So like what your favorite chocolate thing? So anything dipped in chocolate pretty much?
With chocolate, dipped in chocolate, anything chocolate. Yes.
White, milk, or dark?
Ooh, dark or...
You didn't know that was going to be a follow-up question.
No, I
Josephine.
didn't know. I would say dark or milk. I don't like white. For me, that's not chocolate.
Yeah, it's like a totally different taste.
As long as it has to be like the right color too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay, this one might be a little longer, but I have to represent all my girls for this one because I have you in front of me, so I need to ask, what is your best selfie tip? How can we take better selfies?
Ooh, my favorite, honestly, it's all about the angles for me too, and light. You can't take a proper selfie. The iPhones are not good enough if you don't have daylight or like this amazing light we have in the studio.
Yes,
You
this
should
is
just
really
always
good.
just sit in here and constantly do it. No, I always have my phone a little bit up. It like elongates your face, your eyes look a little bigger. You
Okay,
like,
so if I was to do it right, it would be like up here.
yeah, you would want to go up a little bit.
Okay.
I'd tilt my head just so my eyes are bigger. It catches my cheekbones better, and then it's all about facing to the light.
Okay, so tilting makes your eyes bigger and
Yes.
facing to the light. Got it. Okay, everyone, we got that.
Yeah, and just
straight
try
from the
around.
source.
Figure out what your favorite ankle is. I have like my favorite side of my face, and
Which is
this one.
your left side?
Yeah. I don't know why.
How do you know which is your favorite side?
I think I've been staring weirdly and long enough at my face from being like working,
For working and doing it, yeah.
doing it. You figure out like, just you're not symmetrically fully, and I just love that side of my face.
The left side. Okay, so we'll like look at from the left side
Yeah,
from now on.
always.
The 3 must-have items in your purse.
Ooh, my 3, it's brow brush, obviously, and then the matte new lipsticks from BS. I'm obsessed with them because I'm
They're
like
gorgeous, yeah.
I'm not good at like staying completely unmessy, so I can't do the lipstick. So these are perfect because they like stay matte and they just don't smush, they don't stain anywhere, and I just like they're just perfect all day long.
Yeah,
And then water. I have to have water.
perfect. There we go. We got you one of your 3. Your worst and most embarrassing date you've ever been on?
Ooh, I think I was on a date one time where the guy literally just talked about what his daddy owned and didn't ask me what question, and he pre-ordered all my food, did everything, and I just literally sat there, and an hour and a half later I was like,
You didn't say one thing.
no. And I was like, great, I'm proud of your dad.
Yeah, I was just
Now,
saying.
who are you, and do you know who I am? And I just kind of like walked away.
You walked away. Did he
Yeah.
message you? I'm sure he messaged you after that.
Yeah, but I just, yeah.
You ghosted.
Yeah.
Let it go.
I'm like so not good at that. I just always ghost if when
Is
I'm
it tough? It's tough, yeah. It's, okay, so just don't talk about your dad when you're on a date with Josephine. That's the
Yeah,
rule.
just I want to know
Be
about you.
yourself.
Be you. Like, let me know about your interests. I don't care what you do, what your daddy does.
Yeah.
I just want to know who you are.
Have a connection, 100%. Favorite activity to do on your day off?
I'm such an active girl. I love anything adventurous. I love going, like, we have some wall climbing areas in New York I like to do, or go hike, or any sort of adventure I can figure out.
That sounds great. And it's also active, too, because it helps you with your
Exactly.
career at the same time.
Exactly. I think for me, it's all about an active. Like, you don't have to, like, call it a workout every day. Sometimes it's just about jumping on a bike.
Just break a sweat.
Yeah, just have fun with your girls. Do something. Go out there and just live life.
And stay active, absolutely. How do you blow off steam or celebrate after the show? The Victoria's Secret fashion show wraps up. What do you do to let it all go?
We were just all so proud of how hard we've been working for this, and it's been months and months in the making, and everybody's been, you know, doing everything they can to possibly make this the most amazing show. So everybody's just so ready to celebrate. So we just ordered a bunch of pizza, had some drinks, and just was dancing on tables all night.
You guys stuffed your face
Yes.
with pizza, drinks, dancing. It's a party. It sounds like a party.
It's a pizza party.
And it's going to be a party for everybody else who gets to watch it
Yes.
on Monday night.
We're going to have another pizza party on the show day because you
You
have
are?
to celebrate again.
Oh,
Because the
that's
show is
awesome.
actually happening.
And then we're going to do squats at the gym.
Yes, we're like eating pizza while squatting.
Absolutely. Josephine, you are so charming. It's such a pleasure to have you. And I want to make sure that everybody watches. I know everybody's going to tune in. I don't have to say it, but it's Monday night, 10 p.m., only on CBS. Check out the Victoria's Secret fashion show. It's going to be star-studded and phenomenal. Josephine will be there.
Hey, don't forget to watch.
Thank you for being here. It was so awesome.
Oh, thank you for having me.